Alright guys, it is coming up on 7/12. Hope everybody is doing well. And you see there, we got a tornado warning from the National Weather Service in Birmingham. And this does include the cities of Livingston. It also includes the the eastern portions of Demopolis. And it also includes the area of New Bern, Alabama. And so this is going to be a tornado that is right over Linden right now, and it is moving off towards the northeast, towards the area of Demopolis and towards the New Bern, Alabama area as well, just on the outskirts of Uniontown. So there is your tornado warning for northeastern Marengo and southeastern Hale counties for a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Chickasaw State Park or near Linden, moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. Alright, so if you are in Demopolis, Linden, Jefferson, New Bern, Faunsdale, Dayton, Pine Hook, Chickasaw State Park, Old Spring Hill, Gallion, or Lineville, you need to be in your safe place right now. And so let me back out. And there's your storm. So there, of course, is going to be your possible tornado that is sitting north of Linden, in between Linden and Demopolis on 43 and 69. Right there where 43 and 69 fork there at Providence. So that is going to be the area of this possible tornado. And it's going to move up the 69 corridor and cross Highway 80 up here, just south of the area of Oak Grove, down here in Hale County, Alabama, near the area of Gallion and Prairieville, just off to the northwest of Allenville, Alabama. So there, of course, is Faunsdale, and Uniontown is right over here. Faunsdale was hit last year by a large tornado down here a couple months ago. This is nothing like that, but this is a radar indicated rotation, and I want you guys in your safe place right now until we get more. Until the warning is expired, which will be in about 59 minutes from now. So if you are in the area of Providence, or if you are in Gallion or New Bern, you need to be in your safe place right now. We are also looking at 1-inch diameter hail that came through Greensboro at 7 o'clock, which was 22 minutes ago, quarter-sized hail. And that storm is currently up here, about to cross into the Moundville, Alabama area, but there's no warning on that. But we do have a tornado warning for northern Marengo and southern Hale County. Now, this does not include Greensboro. And let me look and see what this looks like from Birmingham. And you can see there's a little bit of rotation right there north of Providence now, about to cross or sitting on the 43 corridor right now. And that is the area of concern, where 43 and 69 kind of hook there and fork off down here in Marengo County, north of Linden, moving over towards the Uniontown area. And put this into motion for you, and as you can see, it is moving towards the Faunsdale area, and it will cross Highway 80 in between Demopolis and Faunsdale, closer to Faunsdale, and also down here towards Seatonville as well. Dayton is in the tornado warning, but it's going to be a little bit north of the city of Dayton. So that is going to be the area of concern right now. So let me see. Selma, okay. I do. Alright, so for the person that said that they were in Selma, Alabama, I do want to let you guys know that there is another tornado warning off to your south here that is sitting over Camden right now, and this one is going to stay to your south. So it does look like, for right now, your tornado to the south, for the person in Selma, your tornado to the south right here sitting over Camden is going to go in that direction, and the one that's over Linden is going to go like this one. So both of these tornadoes are going to split you to the northwest and to the southeast. So that is good news, that Selma is not in any danger from either one of these two tornado warnings. So that is the good news for you in Selma. However, it is bad news for you guys if you were down here across the Camden area, also along the 28 corridor, Oak Hill, and along the Alabama River down here in Wilcox County, or if you are in Marengo or Southern Hale County right now. Let's see. Okay, we are getting reports now from that storm earlier that it's down there in Camden right now, did some damage in the area of rural Alabama, which is a town down near Thomasville. We're getting reports of a billboard sign and traffic signals down on Highway 43 at North Clark Industrial Road. And we're also getting reports of trees down, minor structure damage to a mobile home near the city of Thomasville. And so that is that storm that is down there sitting over Camden, Alabama right now. Okay, getting a late report in a ping pong ball sized hail that fell at the fire department and rescue in Livingston. So that is with the storm earlier, but that was as of 6:57 p.m. So that was really delayed. That was about 30 minutes ago. So once again, we got a tornado warning for radar indicated for the possibility of a tornado that is sitting in between 43 and 69, right down here north of Providence and north of Linden. If you were in Linden, I can give you guys the all clear from this storm. Give me just a second. Okay, so for those of you that are watching right now in Sumter County, we currently have a tornado warning. I'm sorry, I said Sumter. I apologize about that. If you were watching down here in Marengo County or Southern Hale County, you need to be in your safe place right now. Basically, if you were down here towards the Galleon area, or if you were down here towards the area of Newbern, because we got a possible tornado down here in this area. And let me see what alert just came through. All right. So, all right, so Dallas. All right. Let's see. Okay, for the person that is still watching, if you were still watching out of Selma, we got a severe thunderstorm warning south of you. So Dallas County was just put underneath a severe thunderstorm warning, but that storm is going to stay south of your area. And so, and let me also say this, folks. Not only are we dealing with the potential of tornadoes, we're also dealing with the possibility of extremely large hail with these storms. The storm for Dallas County, quarter-sized hail. However, the storm that is prompting the tornado warning has a severe thunderstorm warning on it for the potential of baseball-sized hail with that storm. So your hail core is coming up right now on the area of Galleon and about to cross Highway 80, where Highway 43 crosses 80 right there in Demopolis. So, not only are you going to get large hail out of this, you're also going to get the risk of a possible tornado. Mobile is continuing the tornado warning to the south. So here's what we've got going on. So let me back out and show you. We have a batch of rain that is moving into the Tuscaloosa area and South Tuscaloosa. Nothing is severe there. We have tornadic supercell number 1 that is about to cross Highway 80, where Highway 43 intersects right there at Demopolis. we've got supercell thunderstorm number 2 that is producing a tornado near Camden, moving off towards the north and east. We've got large hail with a storm 2-inch in diameter for Coosa County, which includes Rockford, Alabama, Goodwater, Rockford, and Kellyton. We've got another large hail event that is north of Auburn, about to cross in between Roanoke and Lafayette. And then we've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Livingston and York for ping pong ball sized hail and damaging winds upwards of 70. Okay. Alright, so the Weather Service in Birmingham, you just saw they shifted the polygon. So, Linden, I can give you guys the all clear from this storm. The possible tornado now is going to be sitting near Faunsdale, in between Faunsdale and Siddonsville, moving off in the direction towards Faunsdale. And Newbern is still in the warning. Demopolis has been dropped, but Demopolis is still going to get some very large hail out of this storm. As you got your hail core right there. And then you got your possible tornado back here on the southwest side. But there is no doubt that the strongest couplet on the board is going to be this one down here that is in between Camden and Pineapple, Alabama in Wilcox County. And let me look at this from Mobile. There's still something there. Okay, so Birmingham has canceled the tornado warning for hail and Marengo. So Birmingham thinks that this is no longer So Birmingham has officially canceled the tornado warning for hail and Marengo. Huh. Yeah, that split really fell apart as it left Linden going towards Faunsdale. So Faunsdale, you guys are now in the clear from a possible tornado. However, you've still got the potential of very large hail that is sitting near the area of where 69 and Highway 80 come across, right there in Gallion and Prairieville, Alabama. So we are down to one active tornado warning in the state of Alabama. Okay. Make that 2 tornado warnings as the Weather Service in Mobile has issued a tornado warning for Choctaw. Coming out of Quitman, Mississippi. So let's take a look. There it is. I believe Butler is going to be in this warning. I believe it's going to be Needleton, Gilberttown, Toxie, and possibly Butler. There it is. Well, it was. Huh. Okay, so the Weather Service in Mobile had to cancel and reissue because they got the hail portion wrong on the warning. But Butler, you guys are underneath the tornado warning, and there is your possible tornado that is sitting down here between Gilberttown, Toxie, and Needham, Alabama. So there is your possible tornado. Now I do see. Okay, what did Birmingham do? Getting updated severe thunderstorm warning for Chambers and Randolph counties on the east side of the state for hail up to, what is that? Ping pong ball sized. Alright, so that's on the eastern side of the state. We're here on the western side because we got a tornado warning now for Choctaw County. This does include Butler, but I think it's going to stay south of Butler. But I do note, as I was saying before, we've got one area of rotation trying to spin up right here, and then the one that it's really warned for that's down here. So we've got two areas of rotation, and let me see what that was. Severe thunderstorm warning for Sumter County for 1 inch in diameter and 60 mile per hour winds till 8:15. And I do want to mention, because I didn't do that before, the Choctaw County warning, the tornado warning for Choctaw County goes until 8:30. Alright, give me just a second. Severe course is what they're warning for. And we are looking. Alright, what did they do? Okay, so the Weather Service, because of that nasty line of storms that is coming out of Mississippi down here, Mobile. Okay. I don't want velocity. I want reflectivity. Because of that long line of storms that you see there, the Weather Service is issuing a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Choctaw, Clark, and Washington counties. And that warning goes until 8:30 for the possibility of, what is that, quarter size tail and damaging winds of 60. And you've also got your tornado possible anywhere within that line. And then, of course, you got the tornado warning that's over here east of Camden now, in between Camden and Pineapple, Alabama, along the 21 corridor right now. And that one has really fallen apart as it has moved from Camden up towards the Dallas-Wilcox County line. And I would expect the Weather Service in Mobile, if that trend continues, to drop or cancel the tornado warning. What? Okay, so the Weather Service is what? Okay, so the Weather Service in Mobile has issued another tornado warning for Wilcox County that includes the Oak Hill community. And it also includes the Furman area and Darlington, Alabama. Now let's look back further off to the west, and there is your really intense couplet that is in between Cialis and Gilberttown, coming up on Gilberttown right now, and that's the tightest couplet that I've seen all day. So we could be having a developing tornado about to cross the 17 corridor any moment. So that is very tight couplet coming between Toxie and Gilberttown, Alabama. So I see some hot spots in here. You've got multiple areas of rotation within this line. You got a little bit right up here towards the town of Toxie, and you got another one down here towards the area of Gilberttown. Actually, that one to the south is out of the polygon. Alright. So, technically, the possible tornado is now outside of the polygon. So they're going to have to issue one here momentarily for Washington County, because you got a possible tornado near Toxie, and then of course you've got another one down here that is stronger south of Gilberttown. So back out. So what we've got going on is we've got a tornado warning for Wilcox County. That is that one that is northwest of Greenville. For a tornado that is sitting on the Dallas-Wilcox-Lowndes County line. We got another tornado warning that is near the Toxie community up here, just crossed 17 corridor, moving towards Arat, Alabama. And then you've got a third couplet that is not warned for, north of Cialis and northwest of Coffeyville. And that may be so. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient and see what we can see. Got a little bit of something right there, right over where the couplet is. So let's see if that is still there. It's not. Okay, so that's good. So that tells me there's nothing on the ground, which is good. But that is still tight, a very tight couplet. All right. Let's see. It's kind of. So if this holds together, you're going to have one area of rotation that is going to go in between Dixon's Mills and Thomasville. You've got another couplet that is going to go like that and go in between Thomasville and Grove Hill. And then, of course, you've got this third one down here coming out of Mississippi that could impact Cialis. So you've got three areas of rotation down here, but the tornado warning is issued for the one at Toxie, or just northeast of Toxie now. So next up is going to be the 69 corridor. which runs from Linden and Myrtlewood all the way down to Coffeyville. And both of these are going to cross 69 really close to the Clark-Marengo County line. Alright, so what we got going on? Let me check the comments. St. Stephen's. St. Stephen's, Alabama. I don't think St. Stephen's is in the tornado warning. Butler is, Lisman is, Toxie, and Gilberttown. Alright, well, let's see what they just did. Okay, so there's no updates from either Weather Service office. Alright, so we're getting old reports now of 2-inch diameter hail at Jefferson in Marengo County. At the fire department there in Jefferson and Marengo County. So let me back out and show you. All right. Green Hill and Marengo. Okay. Alright, this is what we've got going on. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for 23 more minutes. That includes southern Sumter County, Livingston, and just west of Demopolis. We've got a tornado warning that includes Choctaw County, which you see on the bottom of your screen, until 8:30 for 38 more minutes. That includes the area of Toxie, Gilberttown, up to Butler, Lisman, and Pennington. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Clark, Choctaw, and Washington counties. That includes Thomasville, Millery, Coffeyville. And we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning that includes Greensboro, Forkland, Demopolis, and Linden for damaging winds in excess of 60 and 1-inch diameter hail. So we are down to 2 active tornado warnings because they have allowed that warning. They've canceled the tornado warning for Wilcox. Alright, so they've canceled the warning for Wilcox. So guys, we're down to 1 active tornado warning right now. And the 1 active tornado warning is for Choctaw. And it's going to be for that one right there. So let's go back to Mobile. So first off, for most of North Alabama, it's just lightning and heavy rain. You got heavy rain falling in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham. Let me cut on Birmingham radar. You've got strong thunderstorms, severe strong thunderstorms that are coming up through Tuscaloosa, about to cross into Montevallo, Calera, Alabaster, Pelham, and Hoover. Alright, you've got other strong thunderstorms that are down here towards Thorsby, Clanton, and Maplesville, Alabama. You've got other strong thunderstorms near Alexander City, another strong thunderstorm about to move from Tuskegee all the way up to Auburn. You've got a supercell thunderstorm that just expired the tornado warning for Wilcox that is moving towards the Montgomery metro area and will probably be there within probably about an hour from now. That is about to cross the area of Highway 80 near the city of Lounsboro. And then, of course, you've got this line of storms that stretches from Livingston to Demopolis all the way down to Waynesboro, Mississippi, and you've got 1 active tornado warning on it, and that is for Choctaw County for 34 more minutes. And that's it. So let's go back in here and look at the tornado warning, and what you do not like to see is that little notch right there in the line. You don't like to see that. So, your possible tornado is going to be sitting near Thornton Springs and Womack Hill and about to cross the Choctaw-Clark County line, moving towards Thomasville right now. Let's see. Let me go to Columbus and look, see what it looks like. Birmingham. No, can't tell. Let's see if we can tell. That's messy. Okay. Just trying to see if we had a quick spin up or a couplet up there towards the Butler area, but I can't. Yeah, that northern one right there near Putnam has really fallen apart. So the northern one has really fallen apart. So now it looks like that the, let's see. Okay, so what's left of your possible tornado is going to be a very broad area. Let me stop this. From just south of Womack Hill all the way down like this. Well, just about the time I draw it, it changes. So there's your couplet right there. Moving off towards the 69 corridor, and then we'll be moving towards Thomasville if it holds together. Okay. We are getting multiple reports of flash flooding, and the Weather Service has issued a flood advisory for Clark and Wilcox in advance of this line of storms. Technically, I do not know why the Weather Service in Mobile is keeping the tornado warning for Choctaw, because Choctaw is completely out. I don't know why they're doing that. Oh, man. Your possible tornado is south of the polygon. And they still have it issued for up here. I don't think I've ever seen that before, guys. I really don't. Your possible tornado, based off radar signature, is right here. And your polygon ends right there. So technically, the tornado signature is outside of the polygon. But, you know, Weather Service in Mobile covers this area, so if they're keeping the warning active, I'm going to be here. Let's see. And let me also say this. Let me back out. Because I know that we've got some people watching on Stormtrooper Network from Georgia. Now I don't cover Georgia per se, but I can let you guys know what's ongoing up here. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for the southwestern portions of the Atlanta metro area for South Fulton, Peachtree City, and just north of Fayetteville. For hail of 1 inch in diameter and 60 mile per hour winds. We've got another severe thunderstorm warning that includes Franklin, Georgia, and Central Hatchie, Georgia, for 1 inch diameter hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Okay. And I think I saw one more. Okay, so we've got another one that includes Barnesville, Georgia, and Thomaston, Georgia as well. And that one is a tornado possible, 1 inch diameter hail, and 60 mile per hour winds. And briefly, that debris signature, that couplet has really broadened out, so they're still singing tornado possible, but I doubt that very seriously. So that's what's going on for you folks watching over in Georgia. Up one more. Can't leave my friends out over here in Madison, Georgia. 1-inch diameter hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. So that's what's going on over in Georgia. Now let's turn our attention back to Alabama. Go back to Mobile. Alright, so Mobile is canceling the tornado warning for Choctaw. So Mobile has canceled the tornado warning for Choctaw. But I'm going to hold it here just for a minute because I think we could get one for Clark very soon for that couplet right there. But Butler, Lisman, Needleton, you guys are no longer underneath the tornado warning. Let's see what old Birmingham did. So, all tornado warnings have been allowed to expire. But I'm going to hold it here for a few more minutes to see what they do about the couplet here that is about to cross northern Choctaw County into northern Clark County. So while we're doing that, while we're awaiting their decision, so they're going to continue a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible for Choctaw, Clark, and Washington counties. But I still want to stay here for a minute. So while we're doing that, let's do a radar check. You got heavy rain falling in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Pickens County, Hale County, Sumter County. You've got strong thunderstorms that are non-severe that are coming through Montevallo, Alabaster, Pelham, about to come into Jemison as well. You could have some large hail falling right there near the Bibb Shelby County line right there. Just west of Montevallo, as you can see the purple right there. And if that is large hail, that is going to be moving away from away from Montevallo up towards Alabaster. All right, you've got other strong thunderstorms that are down here. Jemison, Thorsby, and Clanton. None of those show signs of rotation, which is good. You've got one that is north of Valley Grande here that is producing a lot of heavy rain down here west of Billingsley. And then you go over here into East Alabama, you've got a strong thunderstorm sitting over Auburn and Opelika. You've got another one north of Dadeville. Another one that is south of Lafayette. You've got another batch of storms that is over here between Lineville, over to Talladega, down to Goodwater and Alexander City. And then, of course, over here in southwest Alabama, you've got a batch of really heavy storms stretching from Demopolis all the way down to near Coffeyville and Gilberttown. And all of this action is moving off towards the east. So that is what we've got going on right now. And none of this in the Tuscaloosa Metro, none of this right here is severe. None of this is anything to worry about, just a lot of torrential rain that is falling. I'm trying to see. I mean, I don't see anything that catches my eye right off right now. Maybe a little bit right there, west of Thomasville. And I wanted to look again at the storm southwest of Montgomery. And yeah, there's a little bit of rotation there. Coming up towards the area of Coleraine and moving towards the city of Montgomery. So that storm will have to be watched. Let's see if it is in fact, yeah, it is moving towards Montgomery. In between Selma and Montgomery. So, for right now, we have no active tornado warnings. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off. And I will be back here if another tornado warning is issued. I will be watching that storm near Montgomery to see what it happens. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. If I don't see you guys again. But that's going to for now. This has been Stephen Ray doing severe weather coverage on social media.